Welcome back to the Rhino Show. I'm Austin. As always, I'm joined by Tal
Hey, y'all.
and Kwan.
Ahoy, hoy.
So we took a week off and Thanksgiving happened. So, Kwan, how was your Thanksgiving?
My Thanksgiving was good. We didn't talk too much politics. Try to keep it civil.
Did you actually keep it civil?
We did. Yeah, we did. I was like, what? I'm not gonna trigger my liberal mom today. We're gonna have this nice dinner with my fiance and all the family.
So that's great and all. I mean, kind of disappointing. But Tal, you got a big family. Did you start any arguments?
No, everyone's conservative in my family. At least
Lucky.
I spent Thanksgiving with, so my Thanksgiving was good.
That's really depressing. I
Yeah.
needed some drama.
How about you, Austin? Mr. I want drama. How about you?
I couldn't get no drama. I went to my uncle's house.
Hypocrite, guys. Here first. You heard it here first, folks. He wanted drama, but he can't get his own drama. He don't want to smoke. He's a liar. Poser.
Nobody wanted to smoke with me. Okay, I don't care if it's their house. They would be leaving if I started the drama. Okay. Yeah, I went to my uncle's house. The cousin that hates me, blocks me, and then talks about me on private stories wasn't there. So I was like looking forward to it, and then nothing happened. So really disappointing weekend. Well,
Yeah.
Thursday.
I'm surprised Thanksgiving has still not been fully canceled yet. We still there are a lot of liberals who are like, oh, thankful for what? Stolen land and murder of genocide people, whatever, all the BS.
I mean, it's true.
Listen. Everyone was stealing land from everybody. The Indians were stealing land from other Indians. The Indians use our guns to steal land from other Indians. No one cares. Okay, the idea that it was only the evil white Spaniards and French and British people who were taking land is the absolute BS lie.
I don't know. I was taught that white man was bad and that they killed all these Indians for no reason. So in my eyes, I can't celebrate Thanksgiving because white man bad, just like orange man bad, but white man bad. But
even if that was true, even if the Spaniards and the white man and the French all came into this country and start at whim just slaughtering everybody they saw, like left to right, and wiped them all out, that still would not have anything to do with Thanksgiving. The idea of Thanksgiving being the time where there was actual peace for over 50 years. A holiday started by Abraham Lincoln, the guy, by the way, who fell to free the slaves, to commemorate a time of peace, to bring the country together. So this clearly shows that people don't care about history. They just want to find a reason to complain and to have everybody come apart.
Yeah, I'm thankful. Thankful for history, even though they like to try to cancel that. Things changed. Will we be here today? Who knows? So, hey, I'm thankful for those white men. They did their part for our country. There's a lot to be thankful for. Kwan, I'm sure you're thankful that your mother's a liberal.
Absolutely. I say that my mom is a Democrat at heart, but she has a lot of conservative tendencies. Black people in general, I tend to find that socially speaking, they tend to be a little more conservative than you think. They don't really care for the government being too much in their business. They are not for high taxes. They typically care to have the rights and freedom of speech and guns. It's just they have been tricked by the Democratic Party over the years to start voting for things that are against their interests.
Yeah, one thing I'm really thankful for is people that actually speak out and protect children, because there's a story going around recently about Balenciaga. Tal, I know you've been doing a lot more research in this than I have, but I saw you shared a couple of things. You want to give us the rundown on what's going on with that real quick?
Yeah, so basically, this is not something new, but the newer ad that they just released grabbed everyone's attention because there was a child holding a teddy bear dressed in bondage. And when you go further down their Instagram, you could see things about all these pictures, one of them having like the court case that was ruled in favor of child porn and stuff like that. And then there was also this book that was written about sexual exploitation in another ad. So everyone it's hard to hide this one. This one wasn't very secretive and hidden and stuff. It was like the literal child right there. So everyone is hopefully cutting them off right now.
Hopefully. Big hopefully here, because most people don't follow through on that. But
people have short memories.
I've seen a ton of people though, a ton of conservatives that I follow. They have been going in front of Balenciaga stores with like signs saying that like child abuse isn't fashion and stuff like that. So
I mean, just the brand image, like the people that have to actually approve this, like you see this, you approve it, and then you get the backlash and you try to take it back. And then you say, oh, we're going to take, legal action against the people that did this. It's like, you already approved this as a brand. Like, don't try taking it back now. Like, you should have thought about this way ahead of time. And the worst part is the legal action they say they're going to take doesn't ever follow through, because as soon as we stop talking about it, all just disappears. They dropped that.
They tried to say that it was a conspiracy theory, that like they weren't, promoting this child exploitation and stuff like that. And they were like, kind of like pushing it on us. Like, why would you even think that way? But then eventually they got enough pushback and they released an apology. So that kind of confirmed that it wasn't a conspiracy theory, but an apology is not enough. So
yeah, honestly though, I don't blame Balenciaga for thinking that was okay, because the left has already shown that they're willing to take kids to drag shows and have grown men twerk their balls in their face. So clearly there's some mixed signals going on in the left and double standards. So like, for me, I'm like, I understand why that's wrong. I think us as people who with common sense understand why that's wrong, but I feel like I don't know why the left thinks it's wrong, because they already have these twisted, gross standards with children about wanting to expose them to that that kind of sexual stuff. So I don't know why they think it's wrong. It seems to be aligned with their current agenda to sexualize children.
I don't think they do think it's wrong. I think they realize that there's enough pushback and they have to think it's wrong as a cover up. You know what I mean? To save themselves. I don't think they actually think it's wrong, because we've seen them do even worse, like you said.
I feel like they're just trying to see at this point how much they can get away with. Same thing with what was the whole PayPal thing about them,
yeah,
something misinformation and they could like fine you or charge you or whatever. Yeah, so I think that this is like another thing, because seeing their images get more and more like disgusting and disturbing, like I feel like they're really just trying to see how far they can go.
Absolutely, testing the waters, kind of to see like where, like kind of like a litmus test for child abuse.
Yeah,
but also like at this point, I'm not sure how farther they can go. Like they're already killing millions of babies in the womb. They are already mutilating millions of children before they're even old enough to drive, to cut off their genitalia. Like that already to me is as far as you can go. So I'm really confused about like where what is the end game for them? like at some point I'm gonna say I feel like the next step is cannibalism. That's all. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah,
there's not much farther you can go.
they're trying everything. We've seen them go that far in other areas too, because they're able to put the literal devil in their music videos and stuff like that, and no one even cares.
And Christmas movies now.
And Christmas movies, yeah, I saw that also.
Disney Plus, that's the next thing it's got to go if it isn't already gone.
I'm surprised people haven't. They get pushed back at the time that these things happen, and then all of a sudden they're watching Disney again 5 seconds later. So
yeah, I'm not one to say that we need to cancel things, but when it comes to the kids, I'm all for canceling it. Like I get that brand out of here. You can spend your money elsewhere. You can find something else to do it. That brand is dead to me.
I am for canceling certain things. I'm for turning certain things off with reason. Because I think that, if Kawan wanted to go say whatever he felt about a certain situation, he should be able to do so. But when you're like this whole like child exploitation thing and stuff like that, like, no, you should be cut off. You should be canceled, because that's wrong. It's not.
Yeah. Entirely. It's like, I think it's really important, because a lot of conservatives get confused. Like the left has made us think that when we do things in the same kind of platform that they do, that we are automatically hypocrites. But no, it's not always in the action itself. It's not it's not about the canceling itself. It's about why you're doing it.
Yeah.
It's still why. It's the reason. It's the morals behind certain things. It's still like a lot of conservatives think, oh, we shouldn't do what they do. I'm like, we absolutely should do what they do, as long as we're doing it with the right reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, we should cancel companies that are promoting child abuse, promoting grooming, promoting all these evil activities. Absolutely, we should. As a nation, we should have actual standards. Because if we don't have standards, guess who does have standards? The left, to some extent. This end of evil. So if we say here like, oh, I'm afraid to do anything because I don't want to be a hypocrite, and then they are out there pushing their worldview, and then that's it. We're losing. So we have to say, no, we can take a stand. We're going to do our thing. We are going to do our own cancel culture. that's actually a virtuous cancel culture, canceling things that are like, deserving to be canceled because we have a good understanding of morals and values.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I would agree with that as well. I think Balenciaga, if this doesn't kill him, nothing will. I mean, we saw Kanye still wearing his Balenciaga boots, even though they canceled him. And then this whole situation happens and he poses for a photo and he's still wearing the boots. It's like, makes me think about you more now. It's like, who are you really? Like I was telling Kwan before we started recording, like I can defend Kanye and then I will go right at him over something else. Like I don't care about what these people are. I'll call you out on anything or who you are. Like,
yeah.
That's what it needs to be. And these people are brainwashed. I see who likes these photos. Cause I'm like, all right, I'm going to share this. And all these conservatives like this photo of Kanye wearing these boots. It's like, so you support a guy that's supporting, this promotion on the kids. Like that's who you like.
Not only have I seen them like it, but I've seen them comment beneath that picture too. And I was like, that's strange.
Yeah. Like my thing about this is like, listen, we're all people, we're all human beings. Like, we not be perfect, whatever. That's totally fine. I just think if you're gonna put yourself in this political battlefield, you got to be above reproach. Like if you're gonna be out here saying all these things, making these statements, and like being against certain things, then you have to walk the walk because everyone's watching you.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think one thing we can agree though that needs to be canceled is Karine Jean-Pierre.
Yes,
Kwan, I know you were a big fan of her most recent
huge
press conference.
Fan. I have a poster in my room. I love the lady.
So, are you ever gonna try to like meet up with her and then get like a selfie? Like,
if I have the chance to meet up with her, absolutely. I'm gonna ask her a couple questions. She's gonna not listen to my questions. Move on to the next question, and then it'll be so much fun.
Just get her on the pod.
That's true. I would love to hear her lie for a good 20 minutes. It'd be fun. Just like sit everything with her and like have her lie to me for the next 20 minutes.
I mean, let's be real now. She is the most clueless press secretary ever. Like ever. She makes Jen Psaki look great. And I mean, Chucky couldn't look great compared to anybody. And Karine walks in and is like, watch this. And it's just terrible. Like I can't listen to her.
Yeah, like I have sympathy for it because like again, a press secretary's job is very, very hard. Their job is basically to quasi lie / like kind of twist, kind of set a narrative for the president. So it makes sense what the job is. But like there's a certain amount of finesse to it, and there's a certain amount of like political know-how to dealing with that kind of stuff. And she has none of it. She's just so unqualified. And I remember when we were talking about this beginning when they were like trying to find somebody, and it was like, yeah, she's just not in for the job.
Well, let's be real now. We know why she has the job, and it's not her qualifications. I mean, without her notes, she was running circles up there. She was the real circle back there for a second. I mean, it was beyond like mind blowing just watching her like not know what to say. Like I understand it's because you got to like lie for Joe Biden, and like even telling the truth for Joe Biden would be tough because nobody knows what that is with him. But like when you got to lie for the liar, I understand it's a tough job, but you got to do better.
Yeah, and like listen again, I don't promote lying at all. Like again, you should not be lying in this case. But like part of the job is saying, okay, how do I make this bad thing look better than it is? Mm-hmm. And there's a way to do that with some finesse, some kind of charisma, some kind of like know-how. And she has none of that. She just completely just falling on her face, just blatantly lying to everybody's face.
She looks so scared too when she's doing it. She looks terrified.
I'll get back to you on that. Oops! Like I'll. Did I say that? I'm tired of the bit. I'm tired of the bit. Where did he say that? He goes, well, he said it yesterday. I don't think he said that. I'm like, well, we have the recording. I don't think that's true. I'm like, minute 25:19. Listen, fake news. Next person. I'm like, what are you doing? No, you can't just skip everything.
Yeah, that's what she does with every question that challenges her. I mean, we just saw it with Fauci's farewell press conference. I mean, hopefully we see him in the near future, locked up. That'll never happen. But his farewell press conference, the reporters were asking him questions, and then she ran and said, that's not how we do things around here. You're going to wait to be called, and we have a way of doing things. Any tough question, she finds a new reason to avoid it. So, I mean, that's just her style, and I don't think that'll ever change I mean, it's working for her. She's still got a job. So
That's true. Honestly, I don't know why I've been so long working these hard jobs. Like I don't know why I spend all this time like doing good, honest work in America. I should just become a politician. Just lie every day. Easy peasy. I can become a director of a big organization in the government and then just tell everybody what to do for 2 years. Fauci.
Yeah, take his job.
Take his job, yeah, absolutely.
Just tell everyone to get jabbed. I mean, you can even make up your own vaccine. Just tell them to take it.
Honestly, I know more about vaccines than Fauci does. Honestly, to be blatantly honest, I will stand by that. I will challenge him to a quiz game right now. I guarantee you, I know more about vaccines than Fauci does.
Would love to see that.
I know, right?
Please get Fauci on the pod.
Yep.
Hey, he's been on a few. I mean, he had a downward spiral in his career there, about a year ago. Then all of a sudden Biden brought him back. But like he was going on some low end pods. It's like, what is that? So, I mean, Fauci, now he's retired. What else does he got to do?
Yeah, I'm like Dr. Fauci. First question here on the Rhino Show podcast is, why are you gay? What do you mean? You're gay. You are a homosexual. What you did to the world, just absolutely bent us over. No rubber. Why are you homosexual? I resent that. I'm sure you do, and I resent your mom for having you. But here we are.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god.
That's great stuff there, Quan. I agree 100%. It would have been better if he was, Anyway,
bright red over there, guys. Great.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Like a tomato.
I know you like.
Look like a tomato.
We had orange man bad, now we have red man bad.
Yeah. Oh man.
We have fun here, guys. We have fun here.
He's blending it with his green screen.
I know.
Where did Austin go?
Oh, I'm disappearing now.
Danny Phantom.
Okay. As we said, we like to have fun. We're going to have more fun after this break. We'll be talking about everybody's favorite person in the world, Nancy Pelosi. I mean, smoke show, total smoke show.
Oh my god.
Her husband and Hunter Biden. So we'll be right back.
The XM42 Flamethrower. Pick up your ultralight backpack for a longer burn time. Turn up the heat at your next bonfire. Get yours now on sale at warfieldarms.com.
So, like I said, everyone's favorite smoke show, Nancy Pelosi. I know Kawan has a picture right next to Karine. So, Kawan, what are your thoughts on Nancy Pelosi finally leaving? Power.
Yeah, hate to see her go. I loved her in her little puddle of tapioca pudding on the little bench melting up there. I miss her, honestly. Gone too soon. She was only there for like 1,000 years, 2,000 years. What a short term. I wish she could have had another 2 millennia, even. I wish she was there until the coming of Christ. I don't know, tell you. Gone too soon.
Yeah.
It was definitely nice to look at, so that's upsetting.
Totally.
Yeah. Whenever I need to wake up in the morning because I'm tired, because whatever. I look at a photo of her and I just wake right up. I just like a nice little fright in my chest.
Jump scare.
Exactly.
Yeah, I understand that.
There's a few photos. Did you see? There's one. She's in black lingerie, and then another one. She's in like American flag.
Is that all our screensaver? Like, don't we have it?
Mine is actually Paul in black lingerie. Actually.
Oh, Paul.
Yeah, Paul. I have him as my screensaver. Obviously, come on, guys. He's the hot one.
Were you the guy that broke into the house looking for Nancy, but then settled for Paul?
So I was in there looking for some fried chicken, of course, because I'm black. And then I saw Paul there, all caked up on a Thursday afternoon.
Oh, jeez. Is that how that went down?
I went down, yeah, exactly like that.
So are you relieved that this story magically disappeared? Because I mean, if your picture got out there, I mean, they were trying to say it's some like crazy, like illegal alien that was gay, but no, you're just a black man that's gay in this situation.
Oh no.
I don't kiss and tell. You know, I don't kiss and tell. Not my thing.
Okay.
This is good out of hand, guys. This is good out of hand. We're off the rails. We're off the rails, guys. We're only halfway through. We're off the rails.
We're not even halfway through. We just started.
Let's bring it back, guys. Bring it back in.
Okay.
I think Austin thought this was going to play out a bit differently.
Okay.
So we kind of went right. You may have went right through Nancy, but we just kind of skipped over that. So Nancy's gone. We're on to Paul. You made short work of Paul.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that whole disappearing now all of a sudden because it didn't fit their narrative?
My thoughts are, of course, absolutely. They can make any story disappear whenever they wanted to. And honestly, like it's like there could be a bombing in DC tomorrow by a leftist Muslim, and they can make that story go away in 2 days.
They shoot out other stories. It was like boom, Paul Pelosi, boom, Balenciaga, like
gone.
Yeah.
Black mass shooter, gone.
Yeah.
The Walmart. Yeah, that's
Dude.
what, 2 days that was on the news, and then the shooter was black, the manager, and then it didn't fit their narrative, so it was gone once again, just like the other the gay shooter that shot the gay nightclub.
Yeah.
Oh man, I thought he was like some ultra MAGA supporter, and no, it turns out to be some gay guy that went up to shoot other gay people. Like, didn't fit their narrative, gone, just like that. So
yeah, I mean, like, if Paul and Nancy can insider trade for years and become multimillionaires, there's no way this story was going to stick. There was no way.
Yeah.
Why a hammer though, Quan? I'm just curious.
Every single time I see a hammer now, I'm just reminded of
Obviously, they were a big fan of MC Hammer. Hammer time, yes.
How'd that go?
Stop. Every time you see me, my hammer just go high. That's Paul's new ringtone.
Oh, oh man, this is
Paul's like, can't touch this. Da na 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 na. Can't touch this. Da na 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 na. Can't touch this.
Very nice.
That's a new anthem. Can't touch this, guys. Can't touch this.
Straight up comedy podcast this week. So
yeah, we are back off of the break. Back after Thanksgiving. We're jolly. It's Christmas time coming here soon. Filled with the holiday spirit. It's time to give some laughter out here, guys.
The holiday cheer.
My gift to you guys, the viewers.
Well, you know who's always having a great time? Crackhead himself, Hunter Biden.
Hunter Biden knows how to. Hunter Biden should be a vlogger. Honestly, he should be the next big YouTuber. The way he wields a camera is phenomenal. Better than Jake Paul. Goodbye, Mr. Beast. The way that this guy uses a camera, phenomenal. He's a Casey Neistat. Can't touch him. This guy is phenomenal with a GoPro.
Yeah.
Wish he wasn't. I've seen too much video. I wish that video never existed.
I wish all the videos I've seen of him never existed.
Yeah, well, that's a little family tradition there. The videos, the diaries, the showers, Joe.
Emails.
I'm torn because again, like, those videos are very how do you say disgusting and petrifying to the soul. But also, like, very rarely do criminals document their activities so neatly. I think he's made it really easy for us to, like, really look at him.
I don't think we want to.
I mean, exposed means exposed, like.
But there's a limit to how exposed he needs to be.
The emperor has no clothes. He's there.
Yeah, I've seen him pretty exposed.
Yeah, starfished out, wide open. Yeah, you gotta expose it all.
Oh, he has.
Nothing hidden. Nothing hidden.
Nothing left for the imagination. That's for sure.
I might throw up on the pod.
I'm like, okay, Austin, geez, how many times have you watched his videos? Are you like a connoisseur? Like, are you like watching them on repeat? Come on, man, relax.
I'm just saying, as a content creator and influencer, I have to do my research into these subjects to be able to talk about it.
Research. Yeah,
So
really did research.
we just have to do enough research. I'm not saying how much that is. We all have done it. We all are in the same atmosphere here.
All is a
political
strong
atmosphere.
word.
So all three of us had to do our research.
I'm sure all of us. I'm sure all of us did. I'm sure all of us did. Yeah, equal amounts of research. Yeah.
Hey, go check
This is
on
a job to
Paul
do.
some more. Yeah, but yeah, the Hunter Biden laptop, that's what we wanted to talk about. It took us like 20 minutes to get there.
I mean, it was a story that was like, suppressed for over 2 years, that they called us crazy for talking about, that many voters didn't even know about until after the election. It's absolutely wild. The FBI may ask Zuckerberg and other people in Twitter and other like on Instagram to directly cover up those posts. So I don't know what to say. Like it's all out on the table. It's all on the open. Yet it's taking us over 2 years, and probably will take us longer.
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, it's been 2 elections already. I mean, they finally confirmed it now. CBS, what great journalists they got over there. They finally did their job. Round of applause for them. Anyone listening, like, go praise them. Tell them they need a raise. They did their job finally. But the fact that it takes 2 years, I mean, like, I don't even want to hear about it anymore. Like, I want them to look into it, but I don't care what CBS says. They could literally never mention it again and it wouldn't bother me. Like, we know what is true. It's just now up to the House to investigate this and then see where that goes. But like, CBS reporting on it means nothing to me, and they just need to stop.
I mean, as of right now, I'm annoyed until I see results. So
yeah, like I'm torn here because back in the day, these kind of like political deals, all this kind of stuff was done behind doors. You had a date and a time. You had lobster for dinner. You all sat there in a circle and really talked about it with each other. But now it's so sloppy. Like, they just really showing their hand all the time because they know that they can get away with it. It's like very frustrating, but also like easy to tell, but like no one cares. It's a really weird place to be in right now.
Yeah.
What, Hunter Biden?
No one cares about anything anymore.
That too.
At the same time they're releasing all this stuff, they're erasing everyone's morals. So
that's true.
No one's being taught to care anymore.
Yeah, it is a strange time we live in. You're like, I want to be done with this, but I don't want to, because as soon as we let it go, they let it go. So I don't know.
And it's like this thing is where, like, I love this country, and it's hard to keep separated what this country stands for as far as its original ideals, its original kind of core understanding is original documents, and what is that, what it has become. And it's very hard to say. It's very hard to defend this country, because I feel like right now, absolutely 100%, we are a joke everywhere around the world. I hate other countries. Everybody out there, I hate almost every other country. They're all trash. Okay, talking to you, Britain. Talking to you, France. Talking to you, Russia. Talking to you, China. Talking to you, Zimbabwe. You name South Africa. You name it. I don't like most countries.
You forgot our favorite.
And just like that, Columbus in World War III.
No,
Ukraine.
Ukraine. Yeah. Everyone, honestly, I don't like you guys' countries. But honestly, America is not doing too hot right now either. Honestly, with the fact that Britain has better abortion laws than we do, that sucks.
Yeah.
I don't know what to tell you. I don't know what to tell you. Like, if America is out here killing 60 million of its citizens over the past 50 years, I don't know what to tell you.
Oh, we do suck. We got we kind of suck quite a bit, actually. Our country keeps going downhill. Ukraine, I hate you even more than any other country, because you keep making us poorer. So
yeah,
really don't like you. But
we're making us poorer.
That's true.
Well, yeah.
When it's not even like a slippery slope, it's not even like a decline. It's a free fall.
Yeah.
Oh.
I mean, listen, I think America has the infrastructure to become better than it ever has been. I think I still believe in our founding ideals. I still believe in our documents. I think the system still has the ability to work to its full potential, but that requires a moral citizenry, which we don't have. We just don't have it. The reason why America fails is not because of our structure, is not because of capitalism. It's not because of our documents. It's because the people here don't know what is right from wrong.
Yeah, they're being told what is right nowadays, and they don't question whether it's actually right or wrong. It's all programmed nowadays into your mind at a young age. So
I mean, in a society, like, our new, like, we started off as a Christian kind of country, and people want to deny this so badly. They want to deny that, like, America is a Christian country. Well, it was. That's how it was founded. That's how it was founded. We are now a country that idolizes not like Hinduism or some other god. It is the worship of ourselves. We are our own gods here in America, and it's tearing us apart.
yeah, that it will be the downfall of our country, I believe, because like you said, it's all about me. That's all it is.
Well, I say it goes.
What Kwan says goes. We've already covered this multiple episodes now. Don't question him. He's
Don't
right.
question me.
He's
I'm
black.
Right. I'm right. You're white.
Yeah.
It's there. It's a slogan.
Still waiting on that merch.
Yeah, I'm still waiting on the merch.
My merch guy's backed up. Give me a minute.
Merch guy, get on it. Hurry up.
Like a new hat or something.
Listen, I have a couple things coming out. Actually, Talia, I did. I think I did 2 pieces of merch at the store. Actually, Talia, since you asked.
All right.
Well, that's good to know. Warfieldarms.com. Go check it out.
Yeah, running a nice deal on flamethrowers. Actually, 10% off everything in the store. Actually, right now, promo code RISK, 10% off of everything in the store.
Yep, go check that out. But while you do that, after you finish listening to this, make sure you go check it out. But still ahead, we got Trump announcement, Trump back on Twitter, Trump versus DeSantis, and now Kanye is throwing his name into the running, I guess. But we'll talk about that on the other side of this break.
Hey y'all, some idiot told me that human trafficking wasn't the biggest problem in the world. I disagree. To see why and many other topics, follow my Instagram at @talciv.
As for me, I want to talk about community, about liberty, about our responsibilities to one another and to our communities. I feel like we are so divided nowadays. So to hear more about that and to have those conversations, follow me at The Political Warfield.
Finally, for me, people call me homophobic and transphobic, which is completely true. Discover why by following me at Official Rhino Show. All right, so now let's talk about Trump's big announcement. It's been a while, but it's important to talk about. So I know personally, I want Trump to run. Obviously, I want him to win because he is who's best fit to lead the party, in my opinion. Tal, what are your thoughts on that?
Yeah. Also, I think that Trump should run, and I think that Trump should win. And I think that he's shown us what he's capable of, and he has fought for us many, many times that we've already seen. And I think that we can trust that he'll do it again.
I love to disagree with you guys here. I am more up in the air a little bit. I agree that Trump was a great candidate. I think he did a lot of great things in his presidency. I think he'll do great if he became president again. But I'm interested to see who kind of rises up through the cream up here in the primaries, because I think there's also a lot of things that Trump isn't so great at that I would want to see more of. I think he's way too lenient on the LGBTQ issues sometimes. So I want to see someone. I either want to see him more aggressive on it or someone else who's more aggressive about it. But I think I'm going to wait to see who all the nominees are and kind of see who I think might be the best at the time. Trump is a great leading man, though. I think he's the favorite to win so far.
So, Quan, would you ever think about getting Trump's haircut, just like that comb over style?
The comb over style? Yeah. I mean, if I was an orange billionaire, absolutely. I think there's something to say about it. Yeah.
He would do it now. We've seen his haircuts before.
I think we can convince him to do it. I mean, you could walk around saying you're the Black Trump. What
I don't know how that would work. I don't know how you get my hair straightened up for that. Like right now, I'm rocking a little fro thing going on, so I don't know how that works.
We'll figure it out.
Get a wig.
A wig.
A wig. A wig.
You could rock that, dude.
My name is Devontae Trump.
Oh my god.
My name is Daquan Trump. My father gave me $1 million and I'm a billionaire. Self-made man.
Wow.
Yeah.
What an inspiration.
And he pretends he wouldn't do it. He's here already freaking talking like it.
He's already got it down. It's like he's already been planning this out. He's like, I've been trying to do this and someone finally brought it up to me. So now I have a reason.
Waiting for this moment.
Yeah. Some say. I've heard it before. not by me, but like by other people, that I am the most impressive athlete in the world. Some might say the best jump shot on the court. LeBron James has said it, I think.
It's just funny because it's an even stem between Trump and Kawhi. It's the perfect.
Wow.
Oh,
Yeah. So we were talking about Trump's announcement. Yeah, I don't know what else I had to say about that. I think it was wasn't the best timing. But that's kind of
Yeah,
here and there.
Was not happy with the timing.
Yeah, Trump's timing is not always great. I will say. I think I think there's times for him to be rambunctious, and there's times when it should not be. And I think this is a time where he shouldn't have been. I think he should have been more calculated in this timing. It's not a great time, like when like your party is going through like election, when like we had all that issues with the Senate and all the different things, and like it's just not the right time.
It wasn't even so much his announcement; it was the announcement before the announcement that really like, made my blood boil. Because why would you? It was literally like what, a few days before the election. Yeah.
Yep.
Why in the world would you say anything?
Like, we already knew you were running. Like, you didn't have to have an announcement for the announcement. You didn't even have to have the announcement. We already knew. There's been flags out that said Trump 2024 since 2020. Like, this isn't nothing new. We knew you were going to run. Like, it just didn't need to happen when it happened.
Could have waited a week, dude. Could have waited a week.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, no one has ever called Trump delicate. So I think it's par for the course.
Yeah.
But still, like, it's so frustrating when the guy you want to win is doing mediocre stuff, like kind of like incoherent, kind of silly things.
I mean, I was kind of trying to think about it like in a different way though, because we've seen what's going on in Arizona and stuff like that. So I didn't know if it was like to show people that like elections could be messed with, because there's a lot of people who were agreeing that this one that just passed was, but didn't think about Trump's election and stuff like that, and disagreed it was election fraud at his time.
I will say during his speech, it was really nice. I did like that he did not harp on the election fraud thing too long. Like he kind of hinted at it mentioned that a little bit, but like he didn't like stick on it too long. I think that was a good move on his part. Like if he had stayed up there and like kind of complained about the election fraud, I'm like, dude, get it. We've heard it 1,000 times. Move on. No, I think he moved forward a little further and he kind of like pushed forward on ahead, which is really good. You don't want a guy who's constantly harping on the past all the time. Joe Biden.
Joe Biden.
Yeah.
No, I did like his speech though, and I like that he touched upon family and family values and morals and stuff like that. I think that his approach this time was a lot better than it used to be. True. So maybe this will be a new Trump. I don't know.
Less I, more we is what I got out of his speech.
That's true.
The other point I liked is that he didn't harp on election fraud, but he did say paper ballots, same day voting, and that's something we need, obviously.
Absolutely.
But the problem I have with it is, if you don't want to talk about election fraud, that's fine. But the timing just absolutely killed the whole Arizona story and what was coming out of there. So that's the biggest problem I had with that. Like, if you didn't want to talk about it, it's fine, but the timing just killed any momentum they had at looking at anything, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But, it is what it is. It's in the past now. Trump's going to Trump, for better or for worse. So
that's true. Like, at least it's all like baked to the cake. Like, we all have experienced Trump for the past 8+ years, however long it's been. He's been like swimming around politics, whatever it's been. So like, we all know him. So I'm not too surprised, but it still kind of sucks.
Yeah, Orange Man bad, but at least he's back on Twitter now. Well, allowed to be. So
I mean,
let's talk about that.
Yeah, Elon did his little poll and asked if he should be allowed on Twitter again.
That poll, I didn't like that. I didn't like it at all.
I liked it. I actually did like it. I did like it. And I'll tell you why I liked it. I liked it for just a couple of reasons. I think, first of all, it gave the illusion of choice, which is very powerful. I think it was more transparent than any other type of leadership inside of social media. And I think Elon is doing a good job of putting the onus on himself. Like, we all know that the poll was cool and all, but like, he would have done whatever he wanted anyway. Like he wasn't fooling anybody. And I think us knowing that, yes, it is just Elon Musk making choices, that's more honest than the whole, oh, we are equally sharing the platform with everybody, and we are just trying to safeguard against free speech. Like, we know that's a lie, but this is just more transparent to me.
Yeah, I think it was also another way for him to rule out the bots on Twitter too. But yeah, I think that giving the illusion of choice was good for him. That was good too. Instead of him being like, I'm on Twitter now, I'm gonna rule in conservatives' favor every single 5 seconds,
Like, it's a nice balance of like, hey, I'm in charge, I can do what I want, and right now I'm gonna do a little poll. It probably won't affect my actual choice in the end of the day, but I want to prove a point. And the point was proven. Like, Trump did win in the poll.
Did you see the merch that they found, the Stay Woke?
Stay woke, yeah.
And then
In the closet.
He made it stay at work. He made new merch off of it.
The fact that was even like a real thing is mind blowing. Like, why do they have that? Like, that just tells you how woke they really are. Like,
that's true.
It's a game to them, honestly. This whole thing has become a game to them. So.
But Austin, like, I get your like frustration with like these kind of like oligarchs, these like elitist kind of running things. I get that. I get that. It is frustrating. I just think that sometimes it's okay to have a better elitist than the last elitist. I think Elon Musk is a better elitist than most elitists. Not at all my favorite by any means, but he is better than what we had in the past. I believe
he's better at running the platform, but at the same time, I don't like him.
Yeah,
fair enough.
I would fall in that same boat. I think he's done a good job with Twitter. I think he's kind of restored it to what it should be. He's brought some people back. I don't like you said, it was an illusion for the poll. Like, I understand that it makes him look a little better, good sort out the bots. I don't think the idea of we have to vote on a guy that should not be banned at all. Let's be real, he did nothing wrong. I don't think that's free speech, and I didn't like that.
You're right. 100%.
That's the only thing I have to say about that. I didn't like the look of voting on somebody's free speech, but
I agree with that. Yeah,
he's done a good job on Twitter overall, I would say.
They didn't want Trump back on Twitter because now everyone could see their his last few tweets about the January 6th and how he didn't start anything.
Peaceful. Don't be the peaceful.
Be respectful, blah, 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 all that stuff. And now people can see that. Because people were angered over these lies for so long now. And that's all against him, so.
2 tweets, that's all it takes, and it debunks the whole January 6th narrative that they've been pushing with the committee and everything. Like, just look at his last 2 tweets and, hey, look, case solved, it's done.
That was it. Like, some people try to make the claim like, oh, he was using like a dog whistle. I'm like, how is be peaceful a dog whistle for be violent? Please show me that. Please.
Makes no sense.
Please let me know. Like, hey guys, I want to peacefully protest. I mean, burn down the building. Show me the evidence for that.
They use code words.
They use words like love each other and murder is bad to propagate violence. I'm like,
but we know what it means.
We know what it means. We know what they want.
We may not know what a woman is, but we know what these words mean.
Yeah, and we cannot confirm or deny whether or not there were FBI agents there that day or not on the 6th. We can't say for sure or not. But we know what's going on.
We know your words and what they actually mean, but we don't know if they're FBI agents. We know the basic things.
Yeah, there may or may not have been agents there. We don't know. We maybe it's a coincidence that they pulled out more security and police out of the Capitol that day. We don't know.
Yeah, maybe it's a coincidence that they opened the doors and let them walk right in.
Yeah,
we can't talk about that.
Maybe the only coincidence was like, maybe no one died except for a veteran died. That's all he hit, shot by a Capitol police officer. But no, whatever. Guys,
we just got canceled. We're not allowed to talk about that. We're going to be,
they're comparing it to 9/11. 9/11.
This is the worst day in American history since 9/11. I'm like, listen, that's a little harsh to say. That's a little much.
Yeah, no, you can't even compare that at all. Like, there's nothing at all. One death, really? That's what we're comparing?
Yeah, of a protester, not even like of a cop or anything. Yeah. You guys know Hiroshima? The nuclear bomb. Worse than that.
Worse than that.
Absolutely, obviously. Yeah. That horn guy, that little horn guy. Yeah,
the deer.
Terrorist. The little deer man guy with the horns in his head. Worse than Osama bin Laden.
So, yeah, worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on, you left him speechless like 10 times.
How do you follow that up? Like, what do you want me to say? Like, Kwan wasn't continuing, so I was like, I'll say something, and then I had nothing.
Come on, man. You gotta keep the flow going. Like, I am not a
No.
one-man show here, guys. We gotta go back and forth.
The comedy show is a one-man show. That's
Oh
all
my
you.
gosh.
But
All by myself. Don't wanna be. That's all. It's over.
That's all?
I'm done singing. I'm done singing now. Yeah. This is not a singing show.
we were enjoying it.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's enough. We're done here. We're moving on.
What do you want to move on
It'll be
to?
Christmas songs, guys.
Oh, Christmas
I love-
songs. Can't wait for that.
He's writing his
Christmas.
song.
Go on. Yeah, you're writing a song, right? And we're performing on the pod.
He promised.
Absolutely. I
and
promise. I swore oath.
I make promises you don't keep, so.
What's a man without his word? Come on, Kwan. You got to live up to it now.
Yeah.
Talia, I know you're jealous of me. I stop lying about me on the air.
No,
This
I
is rude.
am. The singing voice of yours.
Yeah.
Sure,
I know. Thank you. Appreciate it. Yeah. I was. Yeah. Insured for $1 million. Insured for $1 million, actually, on my
Yeah.
voice.
You know, I just think that it's quite selfish of you to keep the voice to yourself.
I agree. I think that people need to hear it. I think it's been a long time coming.
Yeah.
So a little under a month, and we'll have that Christmas song, and they'll be able to hear it. So
Yep.
Exactly.
Don't let
That
us
political Christmas song. Exactly.
Come on, Christmas.
I'm
Go on,
dreaming of a black Christmas.
Oh my God, we're so off the rails tonight.
Oh,
How about a Kanye special? Here come the Jews. Here come the Jews.
Hey, bro, I support it. Go for it.
you can
Hey,
go
it's
at first,
entertainment.
number two.
There you go. There you go. That's the one. That's the one.
I've heard worse in songs. It's entertainment. Go for it.
Oh my goodness.
So
I really can't stay. I'm President Joe Biden.
Okay, wait. So
Got to
cool.
go away.
If Trump and DeSantis both were in, who would you want?
I don't know yet. I would have to see if DeSantis can be more aggressive.
Okay.
I think he's very skilled politically.
Mhm.
But I would have to see exactly is he willing to go for the fight, because Democrats fight dirty in a
Mhm.
way that a lot of politicians are not prepared for.
Mhm.
And I think, and like some of them say, "Oh, I'm above all that. I'm above all that," but then they absolutely get destroyed because they have no idea how to handle it.
Yeah.
So I think Trump is really, really good at getting in the ring with those people and like, no, I'm not gonna let you bully me. I'm not gonna let you tear me down. Like, I am above what you guys are doing to me. I'm here. I'm standing here. I am not backing down. And I don't know if DeSantis is capable of doing it to the extent that Trump did it. Trump was the target of the country for multiple years in an ungodly way, under scrutiny for every single day, under scrutiny, under attack, under fire, getting sued, getting impeached twice in 4 years. I don't know if DeSantis can withstand that kind of pressure and come back even harder.
Yeah, because it seems like he has pretty good control over his state, but it's a lot different.
Yeah, so it's a different, like going against the entire nation, all on your back. Because no matter who is in charge as a Republican president, you're automatically gonna be labeled a racist, a homophobe, and X, Y, and Z. They always go hard. Like you can be the most polite Christian, nice person in the world, but they will just claim that you are a rapist. It does not matter. They will come after you with everything they got. So it's not only a Trump thing. So I want to see if Sanders can take it and then give it back even harder.
Yeah. Well, I agree with what you were saying before, but I just don't know who would come out of the dark and be like some overly aggressive, like against the LGBTQ community, against
Kanye.
you need them to be aggressive about, you know?
That's true. I think the Republican Party overall is not as aggressive with the LGBT community because we are wanting to see more inclusive. But the problem is the truth is not inclusive. It's very much so exclusive. And I think if we're gonna have a good chance fighting against this whole push for like these like children being sexualized and being groomed and being dismembered, I think we need somebody who's really gonna be able to be very vocal about this and very, very straightforward. And I don't know if that's Trump or not. I don't know yet. I think there's a lot of things that can change in 2 years. I'm hoping that someone does, but we don't know.
I just think it might be hard because, you still want those votes and stuff like that. So, you go against, like, you speak strongly against abortion. You have all those crazy people who have convinced themselves or have been convinced that abortion is pro-women. You have those people that are now not voting for you. You go against the LGBTQ community, and now you get those people just not voting for you. So
yeah, but I think the problem is that we have a lot of people in politics who are aiming for the votes, but not aiming for the truth or for fixes. It used to be like you would come into politics and you would convince other people otherwise. Now it's how can I maintain votes?
Yeah,
it's no longer about convincing. Like my thing is, if you are a truly great politician, you will be able to convince the other side.
Yeah, that's very true.
And so I want to see somebody with that ability to say, you know what, I get it that the Republican Party doesn't always align with every single view that we should, but how do I turn that around? Not how do I become broad enough so everyone can join me? Okay, because again, if a food that everyone can enjoy is basic, it's trash, it's not good, it's bland, and the kind of ways it's made for everybody. But a movie something that's made for a specific purpose is highly useful.
I don't think, obviously we're years out, but I don't think there will be anybody to push our stances further than Trump. I wish there was, but obviously it is a fine line to walk.
Yeah.
Our party is screwed. We do not ever have the right people running for the right positions.
True.
You can look at the RNC chairman, as he wants to be, is Mike Lindell, the My Pillow guy, wants to run for the RNC chair. I mean, great pillows. Okay, I'm glad you're fighting on the right side, but certain positions you shouldn't hold. I mean, hell, you're still one of the very few people banned on Twitter. Like my guy, you don't even got a platform still. This is who we want to run for the RNC chair. It's what has he got to spread our message? He sells pillows.
Exactly. I want real, actual leaders. For better or for worse, Trump is a great leader as far as getting a following going.
Yeah.
He's absolutely phenomenal. And I want to see more great leaders, people who are so magnetic. Their words have so much weight, so much power that people say, you know what? I will follow that guy into whatever voting booth he asks me to. Because I want somebody who's you know what? I know what I'm here for. I know how to say that out loud and put people out there, and I know how to make people follow me. Right now, we don't have that.
We need that, and that same person having morals and values and God.
Exactly. The Democrats, out to their credit, they know what they want and they go for it.
Yeah.
They go for it. They don't care who's in their way. Even if you're in their own party, they will go for it. They know this is what I want to do. This is the objective I want. This is what's going to happen. And they do it. Damn the cost. They're doing it. And I think we should be careful about that to some extent. You should care about what people think. But I want somebody who's you know what? This is what's right. I know what's right. This is what we should be fighting for. So let's do it. I'm tired of waiting. I'm tired of asking. Let's do it.
Well, I mean, Quan, you know what they say. If you're tired of waiting for the leader, become the leader. You're the leader you're waiting for. That's all I'm saying is go run for something.
That was so deep.
My fellow Americans. Listen. You don't know my plans, okay?
Oh, no.
You don't know what
I thought we were friends. You came and tell me.
Listen.
Ooh.
I have things in the works. I can't tell you because people will sabotage me. Listen.
You don't trust me. That's what you're saying now.
Guys, you heard it here first on the Rhino Show. This is his presidential.
Listen. Some people say that. I've heard it. I heard it that I'll be a great president or a governor or something like that. I've heard it before. From other folks, not me, of course. And I would not confirm or deny that I may or may not do that in the future. We'll know. We'll see. Just make sure that you read your ballots very carefully. I might be there one day.
Yeah. I mean, I'll start voting for you now.
Future governor of California, guys. I see him.
California.
Sean Jenkins. I'd never lived in California, so no, I said it. But it'd be funny though.
I was about to say you're really going for it now.
I'm going for the impossible, guys.
He's trying to say California. Forget the countries. Like we got to save the worst part of it first. Then we
Exactly.
can
Gotta
make
touch the real
America
bad.
great again after California.
If I can turn California red, I can be the I can be the next president. That's easy buckets. Easy buckets.
I would agree with you on that. If you could get California red, you could easily be president.
Easy president. Next guys, vote for me. Listen, Kwan, what are your policies on drug and alcohol? Did you see what I did with California? Kwan, what is your rules on Britain and China? Did you see California turn red? Did you? Yeah, exactly. Thank you. What are your comments about Ukraine? Did they see me turn California red? War over.
World peace.
Yeah, that's it. World peace. World peace.
Wow.
Honestly though, what would you guys do if you were in a power? Like what is one law that you would pass if you had the ability to as president?
Oh crap.
Oh my gosh. This is something I need to prepare for.
Nah, guys, on the spot. Okay, we are political commentators. You gotta have it ready.
Oh my gosh.
Who are you talking to here, Kwan?
Both of you guys. Come on, guys. Come on.
No, it's one at a time.
Austin,
No,
you go first then.
All right. All right.
You thought.
I gotta say, no abortion. Okay, we're done with that. We're
there you
saving
go.
lives. So that's my first. Well, that's
Absolutely.
I guess my only
Nice.
thing.
Great job. Tyler, your turn.
No.
Yeah, Tyler. Yeah. Yes, Queen. Yes.
Cut that part out.
You bet.
Death penalty.
Definitely.
Death penalty.
Death penalty for all rapists and murderers. And I think
Exactly.
Zeldin actually was talking about the death penalty at one of his rallies. I think it was his airport hangar rally.
Yeah.
He was like, "You take a life, you do life." I mean, wait, you take a life. Wait, yeah, that's what it is.
We get the point. So
Cut that part out.
Yeah. Also, no more of this like lethal injection kind of stuff. No more waiting 12, 30 years for it. Like, hey, listen,
firing squad.
you get convicted like beyond a reasonable doubt. It's like, we got you on camera doing it. Like, it is you. We know it's you for 100% fact. The next day, courtyard.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah,
Listen,
I'd agree with that. The
Yeah.
whole death penalty.
That night, make you a nice steak, get you a priest, help you find Jesus Christ, our Lord and Savior, help you find salvation in the next life. Next morning, you're done.
Hmm.
Hanging focuses the mind. Some say.
Damn, if that's our talking points, we aren't getting any votes.
listen. Someone has to say it. Okay, I'm tired of.
I
I'm tired
agree.
of-
I agree. It's a valid talking point. I'm just saying. I don't know how many people you're winning over with that.
Listen,
Death penalty. Death penalty.
yes, absolutely.
Oh,
If you don't vote for me because I say, yeah, let's murder murderers. No, sorry. If you vote for me because I say, let's kill murderers. What's up? What we're getting? That's so basic. That's simple stuff. It's easy stuff. It's easy things. Like, yeah, if someone murders 5 kids, put them in the ground. I don't know what to tell you. Like, I'm not sorry for that. I'm not going to sugarcoat that.
Well,
Grow up.
I got a question now. Is it a life for a life type thing, or are there other crimes that would get the death penalty?
I
Other
would
crimes.
in
I would do
I
rape.
would. Sorry, you go.
Sorry.
No, you go.
I would do rape. Anything towards a child, really, because that's wrong. I don't know.
Well, it's a solid 3.
I would probably do like an exchange system. So like if you stole $20,000 worth of material, whatever, in a crime, then you have to pay back $40,000 either in labor. I would bring back indentured servitude. So, like, if you rob somebody or whatever, and, like, cause them harm, whatever, and then you were caught, you be forced to work with them for like 5 years.
It's fair.
No, so instead of going to jail, now you have to work for that woman's whole life, whatever, how old she is.
I think we should give them an option. I think we could either make them work for that person, or we could send them to the southern border and tell them to grab a gun and defend our border. They're going to work one way or the other.
True. I think if I was president, I would cut off almost all connection to other countries. No more giving money to Europe. I'm tired of them. I'm tired of them criticizing us on our dime. Like, we're paying them to criticize us. I'm tired of that. I'm tired of that. No more buying from China. We're done with them. You're done. You're cut. You're done. So I'll almost entirely close off America and have us focus on ourselves, basically.
Yeah, that would be nice. I mean, I wish we would do that now. You know, Ukraine, you know, China owns us. So
I wish we would do all these things now. Oh, also, anyone involved in any sort of sex trafficking or child exploitation, any of that.
Exactly. That's fine with me.
Yeah.
I think those are three solid things, though. So if only we were in charge and we made the rules, you know.
Yeah.
One day.
Look, everybody listening, look out for us. One day you're gonna see our names.
Just wait till we get to the White House. We'll figure out the positions later, but we're gonna get stuff done.
Get stuff done. I'm also gonna disband the post office. Trash.
We just went from death penalty and taking like no more talking to countries, and now Kwan's like post office trash.
Gone in the dumpster. I'm tired of the post office. I'm tired of it.
This is the most important one. This is first.
This is the first one.
In office.
First executive order. Post office, done. Get out of here. Everyone get a job at FedEx.
FedEx.
Oh, go where you want. Go to UPS, go to Amazon. I don't care where you guys go. You are just no longer employed by the federal government.
Sure, that works with me.
It's fair.
I don't like them.
The post office wastes so much money. Like, it makes no profit. It's just not it. There's no point in it. There are way better services out there that are relatively cheap. I can remember the last time I was like, you know what? I need the government to mail my stuff for me. I need them to.
Bring back people on bicycles. Throw in the paper.
Checking paper.
Oh man. Well, I think that's pretty much all we got this week. Anyone else have anything else? No.
I just want to say, listen, guys. It's great being out here with you guys talking. It's a good time. It's fun. I appreciate all being here. I appreciate all of our listeners out there listening to us, whoever that is. God bless you all. I hope you guys all have a great holiday as well. Come up here soon. Sorry, not holiday. A happy Christmas. A happy Christmas.
Merry.
Yeah. No more happy holidays. Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas.
There you go. But I will say next week you will see me near death, because I will be eating some very hot gummy bear, I guess. So if you want to see me die, tune in next week and I will be dead, most likely. So it'll be at the end, most likely, because I won't be able to talk afterwards. So, I mean, if that gets you interested, please tune in and watch me die.
Watch him cry and turn red.
Oh, no.
I still have my gummy bear over there here with me. So, you can eat your gummy bear and I'll eat my gummy. As well.
I'm gonna order a gummy bear then too, and we'll all do it.
I guarantee you, I'm going to be the one that's in the worst shape out of anyone.
Absolutely.
I'm ordering it.
I'm not looking forward to this, but
I am.
Anyways, like I said, that's next week. I hope you guys tune in, and we'll see you then.